So today we are going to teach you how to make this full guessing game in Python. Here where you actually try out to guess any number between 1 to 10. So I can type 4 here and check for it. Incorrect. I have to go higher. As it is written there, I type 7. Can say you have to go lower than that. So let's say between 4 and 7. So let's type 5. Let's say we are lucky it's between 5 and 6. Yes, I want. So I could play again with this play game button then start all over again. So let me check 5. I have to go ahead and 5. 7 now. I have to go ahead and 7. Then 8. I'm out of yeses. That means I lose. So I have to play again now to do it. So today we are going to teach you how to make this full functioning guessing game using just Python Tkinter. So let's get started and stop talking. So we could start with creating a function called create UI. Then I want to create a UI. We want to have our, but first of all, I want to have our, I want to import our modulo tk as tk. Then I want to have a tk equals to tk dot tk. Sorry, this should be root. So now, and right here, I want to have a root dot main loop. So actually, this create UI function is what is going to show out our user interface and the window. So we might want to start that with our frame. That's something like my frame equals to root. Sorry, tk dot frame root. So I would like to give my frame the height of, let's say height of 250, then a weight of 700, sorry, weight of 700. Yeah, just like to my frame dot pack here. So yeah, I want to have my upper label. I want to have my upper label equals to tk dot label, tk dot label, tk dot label. Then want to make it to be under my frame. Yeah, my label I want it to have, just let's put the text here, and the text here should be equals to you have 3 trials, a new line. Have to have guess any number between 1 to 10. So that's it. Then I want to place that. Then I have to have my upper level here dot place. So I'm going to place that to the relative height of, I want the relative height to be 0.3. So it's 0.3, then my relative weight should be equal to 1 because I want it to skate throughout the frame. Then here I would like to have my entry to follow it. Then my entry here is, that's where we're putting in the guess, tk dot entry. So this is my entry here, then it's going to be on my frame. Then let's place our entry on the user interface, that's dot place. So when I say dot place here, we would like to place it on the relative x of 0.4. So the relative position of x to the frame should be 0.4. Then the relative position of y to the frame should be, let's see, 0.35. Then now let's go to our play again button. I just say play again button. I just say btn. So I want to play again the ticket button. Then I want it to be under my frame. I want the text to be play again. I want the text to be play again. Then we will talk about the command later. So now let's place this here. I say play again button dot place. So when I say play again button dot place, if I want to use, let's say I want to use relative position of y to the frame of, let's say 0.45, 0.45, then relative position of x should be, let's say 0. Let's say 0. Should we say 452? Okay, let's say 0.452, or let's try maybe 35. Then we can adjust it later on. So then we can have again the guess button. And I can say the guess button is equals to tk dot button. Then my frame text equals to guess. Oh, let's say check. So let's change this back to check button. That's to check our guess. Then work on the command later. So let's say check button now is equals to, so a check button dot place. So let's see, let's make it be under our generate button. So let's say it's relative position of y is 0.57, then the relative position of x should be 0.45. 0.45. So let's see that. So now let's go to the last level to tell us whether our guess is correct or not. So let's come here and say my, let's say my, okay, let's say result label equals to ticket.label. Then I want to have it on my frame. Then I want to have the text to be something like try your best, or let's say give your best guess. Give your best guess. So then we have this, give your best guess. Then I want to have the results dot place. Want it to have the same relative height of before, which is equal to 0.3, the same relative weight of before, which is equals to 1. Then we're always changing the relative position of y to the frame. So the relative position of y to the frame is going to be 0.7. So let's check how this, sorry. So let's check how these look like. Wow, there's an error here. So let's fix that. You're not calling our function. So let's create button here. So let's create the UI. So we can see here our play game button and share button. So let's give our frame here colors. So I would like my label here to be the BJ here to be equals to, let's say, blue. Certainly choose another color you want, and I like my background color here to be blue too. Then let's adjust our play game button here. So our play game button, let's adjust this to 45, 0.45. So we can see here it's quite alright. Might just want to adjust this play game button to this little so we can input here and can check play game. But when we don't want it to be in a way that when we are saying putting for our play game button to be active, so might just take this back a little bit. 3.5 is this way a little too much. Let's say for 3. Let's say 415. Yeah, let's give it like that. 0.415. So now we have this. Okay. Let's have to adjust this a little. So we adjust it as we're running it. So let's go here. What's the next thing to do now? Next thing to do now is to check our guess here. So first we want to have 3 variables. That's a secret number. You can call it secret no. And it's going to be a random number. So that's random rounding. We are starting from A, then sorry 1 to 10, because we're guessing between 1 to 10. Then we want to have secondly our no of guess. No of guesses. That's how many guesses we've made. Let's say no of guess equals to 0 right now, because we've not make any guess. Then we want to have guess limit here. So let's say our guess limit is 3 because you have 3 trials here. So when you create this, you want to have another function under this called guess. Then want to have another function under this called guess. Then the guess function is meant to do this. Then, because to access those 3 variables we created, then we have to make them global. Then global is secret no, no of guess, and global was last guess limit. So now, want to try these things while we are guessing. So you have to put it in try block. So we want to try this in case there's any error of the user inputting. If there's any error of the user inputting, let's say letters there. So we want to try this. Want to try if sorry. Then anytime we enter this, we want to have a no of guess here to be so let's say if our secret no is equals to, so our secret no, if our secret no is equal to our, so first want to have a variable called guess here, and our guess here should be equals to our the my entry dot get. While we convert that, because it's actually getting it as a string, convert it to integer. Yeah, so we want to have a secret no is equal to guess, and our no of guess is still less than the guess limit. Then we want to configure the lower level. Then we can say here the result label. Then we can access the text here by saying equals to your 1. Then when you win this, then I want to have an else statement here. And the elif is if secret no equals to if secret no let's just say elif if secret no, yes, secret no is greater than guess, and no of guess is still less than guess limit. Want to say the result dot label, I'll just copy this. So I want to say the result dot label here. Sorry about that. So I just say the result dot label here is incorrect. Then I want you to go I am, cause the secret no is more than that. Then I want to have here elif if the secret no is less than guess, is less than guess, and no of guess is less than guess limit. You might want our result label to say this, so I'm just going to push this forward. Still say incorrect, incorrect. So we want you to go lower here. So right here we have the last elif statement here. If no of guess, if no of guess equals to guess limit, by the way, we could do this like this. We could just put this try under here. Surely appoint the no of guess here equals to is less than guess limit, right? So let's put all this under this. So yeah. So when is this? Can we just don't need to check all this again? Don't need to check all this again. Surely you can check the link in the description to teach you about if statement and nested if statement. Yeah. Then yeah, I want to check elif. I want to check elif no of guess is equals to this guess limit. Then I want the result label to say you lose. Then I try again. Then yeah, want to have our except block here. Then value error, except value error here. So I have to say except value. Sorry about that. So this is our try block. Then want to set the results label here. Next to you can only enter numbers. So let's say problem. So set value error, we have to say this. Then Then after this, you have to always increase the nerve gas to be plus equal 1. So let's try this out before we go further. Give your best guess. You can try 4. Sorry, check. Sorry. So let's go to our check button, our results, our check button here, and put a command there. That's our command goes to and we want to have our guess function here. So when we say 4, we want to check our guess incorrect. You have to go higher. 6, go higher. 8, you won. I'm sorry, the correct guess there. So let me try this one more time. You lose, try again. So I think I have to put this here. So now let's fix our try again button here, our play again button. So let's just have the function right up here. I just call it def play again. And what do we want to do when we're playing the game again? All we want to do is just reset. We just want to reset. We just want to reset the secret number. Just something like, let's say we have global secret no. Then we also want to reset our no of case, no of cases. Then here I want to set that to random again. Then to rand int 1 and 10. Then here I want to have this to be secret no. Then I want to set my no of guess here again 0. So now we are for now. Let's put it in our play game button. So command the play again. So let's check that out here. So I have 3 here. So correct, we have 4 here. So I have to go higher, then I have 5 here. You lose, try again. Then I can type my play again here. Got my eye. I'm back. 8. You lose, play again. So let's play again here. Let's try our 8. I have to go lower. Then I won. Cause 3. So I can play again here again. But one thing is that when we're playing a game, I want to change our result label text to something like try again. Yeah. So once this, we want it to be like when we are playing, the play again button should be disabled. That's from default. The play again button here should be disabled. So let's disable that here. Let's say the state equals to disable. So when we say the state disable here, then once we lose the game here, why do we lose? Why do we lose? Why do we lose? Once we lose, there we want to enable the play again button and disable the check button. So I'll say, sorry, result label. So I'll say play again button, and I'll say state equals to active. Then I'll say my check button. I'll say state. Then I want the state to be disabled. Then that's it. Then when I want to do the same thing, when I win, want to do the same thing. So let's try this out now. By default, this is disabled. Give your best. So let's give our best shot. Incorrect. You have to go higher. 6. Let's see. You won. Then the check button is able, so I can play again here. Try again. That means I'm trying again. But not when we are playing again, the check button is not enabled. So I have to both enable the guest button here. Just paste the same thing here. The play again button will be disabled, while the check button will be active. So let's check this out now. 5. Incorrect. Go higher. Then let's see 6. Go. I still have to go higher than that. Then let's see 8. Close it. Try again. So we are trying again now. Back to the former one. So let's see it again. Go lower. Then I see this is actually a proof that it's showing us that it's giving us random number every time. So let's see 7. I lose again. So I have to play probably not good at the game I created. Go lower. Yes, I won. I see that. So that will be all for today.